BMW's back, but it is not 100% fixed, and I do not understand this car. And neither does the dealership, neither did the alignment shop, and neither did the other indie shop that I've taken this car to, so I'm just not really sure what to do at this point. Maybe one of you internet mechanics down in the comments will be able to help me out today. This is the second time I've actually tried to fix this issue, so I've spent a decent chunk of money trying to get this right. Yeah, I just thought taking the car to the BMW dealership was the smartest move, considering that this is all they work on. Parts required for this maintenance that they did for me was the lower steering shaft and an alignment, which I can't say that didn't fix the issue. I mean, it's mostly better. My steering wheel's straight most of the time. And I'm noticing that it's only having this issue to the left. We're gonna run this so we can stick with the gang up here. But, yeah, you can see I could just turn the wheel like that. Like, you just do it a little bit, now it's going straight. It's like the steering wheel is slipping, per se. And I don't know, they're driving the car and they're saying it's normal. They don't think anything's wrong with it. They think it's the lowered suspension. I've driven lowered cars, my 350Z is lowered. At work, I drive cars that are fucking 40 years old that have steering better than this. But needless to say, the issue's mostly fixed. But where they're leaving it is, from what they can physically see, feel, and tell, there's nothing else wrong with the car. And they've had multiple techs drive it, multiple different people at the dealership drive it, and everyone's saying it's driving fine. Now, I don't know if I'm being gaslit, but tell me that that's normal. Tell me that that's normal right there, what I'm doing. I want to say that I might be looking at some tie rods here, and if that is the issue, I promise you if that is the issue, and I replace them myself, and the issue's gone, I'm going to be extremely upset that a BMW dealership with professional technicians that only work on BMWs cannot figure this out, because they're leaving it at, there's nothing else we can do unless you want to replace the steering rack, which I don't have $3,000, $4,000, whatever they're going to charge me for that. Unless FCP Euro wants to be a doll, hit me up in the comments, in the email, whatever it be. Look at the logo, we share the same colors and everything. Maybe we could be a good team. We could be some great friends in the long run here. I know my channel's small, but hey, really is what it is at the end of the day, because that lower steering shaft was very bound up. Dropped the subframe, not knowing that I had to disconnect that. Thank you to whoever's tutorial I watched that left that step out. You're a great person. Because here I am. That was a $1,750 trip to the dealership. I think it was about $450 for parts. Definitely could have got that cheaper off FCP Euro. $800 for labor. Got an oil change. That was $100. Not too mad about that. And then the alignment, that was $250. Like, I just am fucking mind blown. Look at these pigs. Look at these pigs, bro. Just sitting here. Probably gonna pull me over for having a fucking camera on my head. Here he comes! Parts and labor for anything else would have been more expensive than the $250 alignment, which is absolutely absurd if you ask me. That, like, I'm bell-tight. I can't even think of words right now because my boys over at Discount Tire, Bell Tire, I can't even remember the name. Yeah, $130 over there. You get yourself unlimited alignments for the year. Or you could just get yourself a base alignment for $100, which seems to be the next move after I do these tie rods, because I'm not gonna really give them another $250, I don't think. Yeah, they can do my oil changes. No, they can't do my alignment anymore. But, yeah, I mean, you can see right there, just turn the wheel back straight, and now it's good. It's gonna drive pretty normal unless I hit a bumper, go around a left turn. So before I get this thing up in the air myself and look at it again, because I have multiple times, let me know down in the comments if you think you know what this issue could be, because this is the third place this car's been and everyone's clueless apparently. And yeah, I'm relying on the internet at this point. Until I get a chance to do some more research myself, I'm gonna be driving it how it is. Other than that, the check engine light's completely gone somehow. I don't know what they did. Clearing the codes with MHD was not doing the trick. Every time I'd go back into boost, the codes would just come right back, but you can see right here. Not gonna go too crazy because we're on Woodward. Codes are still there, oscillation's still occurring. did try to clean the map sensor. I think I already talked about that before. I'm just losing track of everything right now, but yeah, this car still needs some work. It's definitely a project car, which I didn't expect, but here it is. Here it is. Got to spend some time with it today. Already putting 60 miles on it since the dealership, so safe to say I'm enjoying it again. It's not 100%, but I've had a little smile on my face the whole time, and I'm happy. I'm just excited to have the car back. I'm ready to be driving this thing all the time again, and maybe gap a fool or two. Who knows? Who knows? We're not getting weather like last weekend anymore. We got a cool 50 degrees compared to last week's like 85 or 90, so a little more on the dry side out in Woodward tonight. But that is the BMW update. 350Z. That car is not gonna get insured yet. I really didn't expect to spend as much money as I did on this car at the dealership, and I didn't expect it to still need a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna put my focus on this thing right now. I'm sorry to the 350Z fans, but that's not to say there's not gonna be content coming out on that car still. There's still stuff I can do with that car. It's just not gonna be getting driven right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the tunes on and enjoy some time with this thing. I'll see you guys later after I fornicate with the exhaust pipe. I'm gonna go and get some food. While I'm doing that, you guys can go ahead and watch these videos right here.
Yeah, so they get out my way. Yeah, fast in my lane. Yeah, I'm doing